Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, and just as I thought I had my projects lined up for the week, well, the postman came and the UPS guy came and a FedEx fella delivered, and we've got more of these projects to preview for you. So we're going to take a look at some more fishing reels that have arrived in my shop, those that I'm going to reschedule for service, and we'll take a look at which ones may be included as how to service and repair videos. So if you like these types of videos, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. If you do subscribe to my channel, please use that notification button. That'll let you know when I'm posting the videos, and well, you can see if that's a video you would like to watch. Well, the first one comes in from New Rochelle, New York, from John. John has sent me a couple of these already. These are the Quantum Accurist fishing reels. And I think he said in this one, if I recall, the button's having an issue here. So I get it. Well, more than just the button. The reel's pretty tight too. All right, well, we're going to work on that one. Probably will not do a video on that one because I have already done the videos on these. But again, if you think there's a reel out there that you would like to see and have me do a video on, please leave that information in the comments section. I will try to accommodate you as long as I can get the time to do those videos. Well, this one comes from, I think it's George. He's out in Southampton. Was all the way out on the tip of Long Island, out by Montauk and Greenpoint. I think it's Greenpoint. And he said he's done for the season, and could I please work on these in the off season. He really didn't have a rush for these. He said they've all been done, or he's done fishing for the year. But let's see what we got in here. Other than a lot of packing, got a lot of light reels here. Here's a looks like the same Quantum I just took off there. No, I can't find the name on that one. Guess it's worn off right where it would be. All right, well, we got a bait caster here, a nice long line bait caster. We have, I believe this is the Accurist. Right, so these may be the same, just different case colors. Kind of look like they're the same. Yeah, this one definitely has a faded Quantum on it. So we'll take those as Accurists. I think we got one in every color. Here's another Accurist 53. Looks like it's going to be Accurist week with these, another Accurist. We have two of the, I believe these are Maxell, maybe, hybrids. Okay, you can't see much more than that. This is a star adjuster reel, not a lever drag reel. I don't think I've done this one in the star adjuster reel. But this is the Maxell with the, this is an Avet or Avet. This is the SJX 5.3, and this one is a lever drag reel. And he said they're all, well, that one needs bearings. They all are cleanup, service, repair, get them ready for when he's ready to go back in the water. And we'll do that. So we'll take a look at those Accurists again, and we'll see what the last video was I did on them. And if I don't have those particular ones, we'll do our best to get those as videos so that you can learn how to do it yourself in terms of taking those reels apart, servicing them, keeping them fishing for some time to come. Oh, I got a lot of New Yorkers today. This one's from Manorville, New York. So we've basically been out on Long Island and close to New York City. This one comes from Peter. Always fun to see what's coming in for service and repair, and what I'll be working on and planning to work on in the coming days. We got a reel in a bag project here. This is a Penn reel. Looks like the International. Yeah, it's the International 975. Not sure what's going on in this. There is a note in here, and I will take the time to read that note and make sure that those problems are addressed. Well, if you have any questions on these reels or any reels, or again, if you'd like to see the videos on these reels, just leave them in the comments section. I will try to answer those for you. Well, we mentioned the Avet reels before. Here's a SX 5.3. This one comes from David. David dropped these off. You've seen some of David's flea market finds. These are, I think he's going to take out either striper fishing or black fishing. I'm not quite sure which. This is the SX 5.3 in black that we just saw from the other one. So it'll be, looks like an Avet and a Accurist leak. My friend's up in Massachusetts. This one's from Bill Brett, and he's up in Massachusetts. Bill has sent me some beautiful reels in the past. Most of those are the Royal Maroon Shakespeare reels. And I think we may have them and maybe one or two other reels in here. So let's see what we got. Always well packed. And let's see what the first one is. Ooh, struggling with this one. Yep, here's an example of it. So this is one that looks like he acquired in July of 2023. This is the Spin Wonder. This is the 2065. So very similar reels. Whoa, grease choked. Very similar reels to the Royal Maroon reels. They are spiral drive reels, spiral pinion gears, if you will. Generally speaking, very nice reels all around. Looks like he has a second one here with a broken bail. Also the 2065. And I think there was a parts reel in here that was a Royal Maroon parts reel as well. That's what kind of got us started on this. He said one of his reels was acting up. And I said, well, parts weren't going to be available. And he recalled that he did have some parts. Oh, nope, this is another eBay July reel. July of 2023. This one's been repainted, I think. This is the J.C. Higgins version. Nice. This is the J.C. Higgins version of that Spin Wonder reel. Now that one needs to be cleaned up as well. So J.C. Higgins was the store brand for Sears. And J.C. Higgins reels were made by several different manufacturers. One of them, as you see, is Shakespeare. And J.C. Higgins reels went until about 1961, if I remember. At that point, Sears entered into a contract with Ted Williams, and so the store fishing reels were branded as Ted Williams reels after 1961. Well, who was J.C. Higgins? J.C. Higgins was the parts, or the buyer, the head buyer for sporting goods. And when he was out purchasing the fishing reels, it became, well, he just put his name on the reels, much like the Chuck Taylors on Converse. Right? Chuck Taylor was a salesperson for Converse. Wound up having his own brand. Look at that. That's a beautiful spin fisher. This one is the 713. There you go. Well, the odd handled or right-hand side handled reels carry odd numbers. That's why this is a 713 rather than the 712 series. As I mentioned, Bill always finds these beautiful reels, and he keeps them in stellar condition. So Bill has a boat. He likes to fish off the, I believe it's off the Cape. And here's another example. This one is a Penn 210. So this is the high-speed version of the Penn 209. The difference between the 209 and 210 is the ball bearing structures. Ball bearing structures are very similar to the Penn Squidders or the Penn Senators at that point. Also on the Penn 210, the gears are bigger. The gears, I believe, use the Jigmaster gears. Right, and then this is the, I keep thinking I'm going to find a Royal Maroon in here, but it looks like we're finding all of the Spin Wonders. Yep, we have another Spin Wonder in here. And that just gives you an idea how these reels work. These are the Shakespeare Spin Wonder 2065s. Nice reels, all of them. Okay, got a lot of that work to do, and then we just had to drop off at the shore, at the store, at the shop. I'll get this right yet. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Fellow just brought in his offshore gear, and let's start with this one. This is a Penn 9.0 Senator. You can see it's been used over the course of the season. You can also see that there's film that is gathered onto the side plates, probably been in the rod holder, and well, the salt water just kicks up. Even when you hose it off, the salt residue stays. This is in for a good cleaning. This one's mounted on a 5'6" rod, the Shakespeare Tidewater. Very heavy duty rod. It's all set up for big fish like tuna. Well, he brought in all three versions of the reels that he has. The second one that was brought in is the 6.0 Senator. And this is a better example of what happens when you just kind of leave them in the rod racks. Even if you hose them down, the salt does start to eat away at the metals. And on that 9.0 Senator, that's got an anodized aluminum spool. This one has the metal plated spool. An older version of the reel. Beautiful nonetheless, but all of that has got all of the kind of just salt film. A lot of times, I'm just going to use a little scrubby here just to show you. A lot of times you can just clean up with a little bit of rod and reel cleaner and a kitchen scrubby, and I'll take all that film right off. We'll be able to restore that. This one is on a Shakespeare Tidewater rod. This one is a 6'6" rod, so a little bit long, a little bit taller rod. And then the last one in is a 4.0 Senator. And again, the same thing is looking like it. So we know they've all been in the boat racks or rod racks, because, well, they're all kind of suffering that same corrosive type of an effect with the film on them. And we'll get these all serviced, all cleaned up, and ready for this spring season. So that's one of the cyclical things that's happening here. We have Bill brought his in, doesn't need them for a while. George out on Long Island with those Accurus and Maxells. Again, Bobby here with these. All of these are end of season. I'm done fishing now. Let's put them away, get them serviced before winter comes. Put them in safe storage and have them ready to go when the spring runs happen. Well, that's more of the reels that I've got to work on, and I guess it's time to get to work. Before I leave the video, I want to thank our first responders, our police, fire, safety, rescue, EMTs, and everybody that's dedicated their life to public service. And I want to thank everybody for watching these and for making this channel what it is. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.